episode is extra stylish because we're joined by a true artist in the world of fashion.
Now, from intricate beadwork to jaw-dropping silhouettes, he has created looks that have wowed audiences on and off the runway. We are now joined by the one, the only, Neric Beltran. Welcome to the Daily Dish.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining
Na-stress kami
us.
ni Ferry. We had to up our fashion game today because you were coming.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction.
Yeah, because you're a beautiful being. Wow. So, Neric, I mean, we've known each other for quite some
Yes.
time, but people don't know your story. Of course,
Okay.
they see the name. They sometimes see the face,
Yeah.
but they don't know the artist, Nax. So, tell us, how did you start with your fashion journey?
Okay, I've been a stylist for film and TV for 15 years.
Uh-huh.
For, can I say the network?
Yes.
For ABS-CBN.
Yes, we're collaborative.
But before that, my mom used to work as a merchandiser for Cinderella.
Okay.
She would bring homework. And since I grew up with uncles and aunts my mom has a big family, so I grew up seeing them. They're very fashionable. So probably that got me interested.
It's in the genes.
Fashion. Yes, probably. So, before I did my 15 years with ABS-CBN, I already had a small stint in designing because my mom would bring homework and she would explain it to me. And then she had friends, Sir Benson Tan. He owned Blood.
Okay, I remember.
You remember that?
Monique does not remember
I don't know that one.
Yeah, so it's quite a famous brand that they make parkas.
Yes.
It's almost like the Gap
Oh,
or
okay.
Bench. So that was my first job.
And
in
then
designing.
you just threw yourself in the fashion world after your styling stint.
Yes, while I was working as a stylist for film and TV in ABS-CBN, I was already, doing clothes for some celebrities.
Yes.
Okay.
Like dapat mo
Yeah,
nituza.
like dapat me. I'm just kidding. Me and Ferdy Salvador. No, just kidding.
I've worn Neric several times.
Actually, what's
Proudly.
so funny, earlier off cam, Neric said my jacket was similar to his yung
Recent,
recent
yeah.
collection. Yeah, so I was like, oh, see, I'm a fan.
Your fashion.
And we're neighbors lang, so I told him I'll visit him. But Neric, when was that switch? So you said you were a stylist for almost about 15 years. What made you decide to jump to do designs? And yours is not just any everyday designs. You're known for avant-garde. So tell us about that shift.
When I met Ferdy's brother, Suki.
Hi, brother.
Yes, they were the ones who convinced me, to put up shop and do a show for Mega magazine.
Really? I didn't
Yes.
know this.
Oh,
That
that's so
was my
sweet.
first ever fashion show.
Wow.
So at first I was really hesitant to tell my boss in ABS, but he was the one who truly supported and pushed me to do it. Because, my childhood dream talaga was to become a designer. So, but I am very grateful for the training that I had with ABS-CBN. People know me as a costume designer. I don't know if that's but I think it's a good thing because it was proper training for me.
Yeah, but you know what? There are Oscar awards for your category, so I
Yes.
think it's a cool thing. But now you are with Bilyonaryo News Channel, and you're gonna help us out.
You're gonna dress us here at the Daily Dish.
Yeah, because as I mentioned, I've known Neric for some time now. We would go, to social functions, and
Yes.
Neric would literally excuse himself and say, hi, I've got to go to, let's say, La Union or Baguio or somewhere crazy
Yeah.
in the next hour because he has to go dress up for a particular show. Actually, this is the...
we're showing there on the
We're
LED.
showing this on the LED. We actually spoke to Marge Ramos.
Yeah,
This
Bel
was a cover.
Mariano wore that.
Yeah, Bel
for the
Mariano
summer
wore this.
cover.
See, we remember. We pay attention.
Yes,
And
cute.
I remember you're telling me me that you would like literally sew sometimes in the car because you've got the 12-hour turnaround, even with celebrities on the red carpet. How did you manage to do that?
You know, requirements, you know, when you work with like a teleserye or a movie, there's this thing called beg, steal, and borrow.
What does that mean?
You have to
Beg?
to beg,
Steal, then
steal, and
borrow.
you know, you have to for you to be able to produce your requirement, you know, in a short amount of time. You know, it's you want to deliver, you want to do your job, so you'll do everything. You
Did
know.
that drive you nuts?
Probably yes, but it was a good thing. It was proper training, you know, to hone your skills.
And we were younger back then, right? So kaya pa.
Yes, I think I needed that experience, you know, for me to be able to be smarter in making decisions, faster in producing stuff, you know. That made me, you know, who I am
Right,
today.
they just threw you in the fire, and it helped a
Yes,
lot. But
yes.
like you said, fast forward now today to who Neric Beltran is today. How would you describe your aesthetic and your style?
Well, you know, it's a continuous search, you know, but along the way, you get to feel and know what your style is. You gravitate towards, you know, the stuff that you like. Me, I really like embellishments, handwork. That's why I always show that in my work. So probably I got this from my grandmother who did. She's very kitschy. She likes to collect stuff and she's very detail oriented. I probably got that from her. So now I always include handwork in the clothes that I produce because for me, as I always say, nothing beats handcraft.
Absolutely.
Nothing
And
beats
Pinoys are
agree.
great at
Yes.
that. Okay?
Nothing beats human made.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. But you know what, Mo? Neric actually has a superpower.
What's a superpower?
His
Apart from
superpower
designing
is-
amazing things.
Yeah, his superpowers, he'll look at you, he already knows your size, and he won't even...
Seriously?
I'm serious. And he won't, there's no fitting. He's done outfits for me wherein I'm like, Neric, sorry, when can we... She goes, no, I got it. Then he'll just send the garment, and it is exact, like, to the centimeter.
That's amazing.
Am I allowed to say that? Because baka naman yung other clients, sandali, anong sinabi ni Ferdy? Bakit ganito yung fit?
Well, you know, when you get to dress a lot of people, probably, you know, you get the hang of it. Maybe, you can say, siguro.
But you know what,
Yeah.
Ferdy? He's dressed so many people up.
A lot.
We're joining the list hopefully soon, Neric. But
You have to join our list.
I will join the list soon.
You know, I am just very lucky and fortunate that I'm able to work with these celebrities, you know, who trust you,
Right.
you know, with dressing them up. I think I am blessed with that.
Yeah. Who have you dressed? I know you've dressed Dr. Ivy.
Yes.
Whom else?
Yes.
We showed
Bel Mariano.
SB19.
Bel Mariano, Vice, Heart Evangelista, Ann Curtis, Vice Ganda,
SB19 too, you dressed them, yeah.
SB19, Sarah Geronimo, Mai Mai, you know, everyone, and I'm also very thankful.
Noni coming
for
soon.
the-
So when you dress these celebrities up, Neric, how do you guys collaborate? Do you have like a favorite memory of any of the celebrities you mentioned or that you haven't mentioned that you remember?
I am
was fun?
very collaborative, you know, because for me, I think they are the wearers. So you really have to listen, you know, and give suggestions because you also have an eye, you know. So I think being collaborative is what will make it and will make them feel good about what they wear because they're the wearers at
Right.
the end of the day, right? So yeah, it's that balance between giving them what they want and maybe we can say polishing it for them.
What about, Neric, what about the balance between practicality and aesthetic? Because of course, if you're dressing a major celebrity that's walking the red carpet, you want to make them stand out, right? But sometimes it's not practical because how are they going to sit? How are they
Or
going
use the
to
bathroom.
Or use correct, or use the
Yeah.
bathroom. So how do you balance that?
You would be surprised that sometimes, practicality isn't considered.
Wow.
Fashion is very broad, it's very wide, So sometimes there are days that we want to create simple stuff. But there are times that you just want to express and, do something that's out of the box. It's an expression. So that's the beauty of fashion, right?
Are you ready, Mo?
I'm so ready for him to dress me.
I mean,
What?
out of the box, like when we
I
do
love
our
avant-garde
when
stuff.
we get our award from the
Yes,
Daily Dish,
you
we
know,
need
I'm
to.
so ready. We're gonna be dressed by
claiming it now.
Neric in
Yes.
avant-garde. I'm not gonna pee the whole night. I'm gonna hold it. We're not gonna be practical. Neric, typically, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I love flowers, and I also like upcycling. I'm very crafty. Probably that's
Yeah, that's why I
where
loved his Dangwa collection that he did back in 2023.
But what about who would you like to dress in Philippine society or in Philippine show business that you have not dressed yet?
Okay.
Both male and female.
Okay, this is interesting. I would love to dress Miss Joanna Preisler.
Joanna, she's
Yeah.
actually coming on the show soon.
I met her several times already, but I haven't dressed her yet.
Why?
Because I think she is she's a very classy woman. Same as Miss Tina Maristela Ocampo. I dreamt of being a designer because of her.
No way.
Yes.
And
I told her this in Instagram.
That's so sweet.
And have you met her?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh,
In
Neric,
person,
we're gonna
not
set that
yet.
up.
Yeah.
We're super gonna
That's
set
so
that up for you. And how,
sweet.
Tina, you know I'm gonna call you.
Hello.
Wow, that's super cool. But she is a
Yes.
very elegant woman. And of course, any exciting new projects coming from you?
Well, I just did Bench Fashion Week, so it was the first time that we, translated outfits. I think we can say that I am known to do avant-garde, concert costumes.
Like theatrics.
Theatric celebrities, We want to reach a broader audience, by giving them wearability, but still has the DNA of our brand.
I love that. But you know what, Neric? We're just getting started. When we return, we'll get to know Neric Beltran even more. Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Earlier, we talked about Neric's fashion journey. Now it's time to dive deeper into his artistry.
On your screens, you'll see some of his breathtaking creations, and Neric will walk us through the concepts, inspirations, and techniques behind each masterpiece. Let's hear it straight from the designer himself, who does not know that this is happening.
Yeah, this was a complete
All right,
surprise.
first outfit, Neric, describe this and what did you do?
Okay, this is the first outfit that I made for Vice Ganda.
This
Stunning.
jacket.
Look at the
Yes.
beadwork.
Is it still with you?
Not anymore.
I was gonna borrow it.
How long did
Not
it take you to do this jacket?
It probably took around 3 weeks because everything is hand
Right.
embellished.
Wow, look at
It's
that. That's
beautiful.
wild.
We showed this in 2023 for my BYS fashion show, but this was around probably years before because it was the first outfit that I made for Vice. I remember this clearly.
Sayang, I want to borrow this jacket. All right, next
Beautiful.
outfit.
Oh, it's me. I'm just kidding.
You're the next outfit.
Yes.
Oh, this one. Wow.
Look at that flower creation. Wow.
Yeah, so okay, this is one of the pieces for my Dangwa collection, which we showed 2020.
2023.
Yes, for Manila. Yeah.
Do you always go to Dangwa? You get inspiration?
Yes,
there?
yes, because I was also once a florist.
Talaga?
Yes, I did a lot of things. So I did.
So he's really good with
I did
crafts.
merchant window display. I did, weddings. I did flowers.
I love it. So, ani ba tong bakal? Right?
I
Sa gabi, bonggang-bongga.
marami tayong
I know that
racket.
song.
Correct. I love that. That's why you get a lot of inspiration for this, the inspirations from different things. All right, we'd like to see the next creation.
Okay,
This one.
this is
Wow.
also part of the Dangwa collection.
I love the hanging flower.
It's every flower is handmade.
There's a
And-
sense of androgyny here. Like Vice's jacket, this particular garment, I would not have envisioned myself wearing it if I saw it on a mannequin, but Monique or Mai would wear it. But on a male, it looks pretty fashion forward.
It's actually a beautiful photo, and
Yes.
I love that you picked the male model for that.
Did you hand make all the embellishments yourself?
Yes. These flowers are made from fabric scraps.
And
because
how long
we
did it
love to
take you for
upcycle.
this one?
Probably this one 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Wow, I would have been blind already. Oh my God.
I don't have the patience for that.
No, like you don't talk to anybody, just
Right?
like making florets, right? What about our next image?
Mimi.
Oh.
Mimi. I love this
That's such
person.
a beautiful Filipiniana.
I love Mimi.
It's giving Batgirl.
Okay, Mimi is a very fashion-forward
Yes,
individual.
yes.
She knows what's up. So, what was this creation?
Okay, she wore this for a premiere in London for a international show. So she wanted to, it's Bridgerton, if I'm allowed to say. She wanted to represent like, what if there was a Filipina invited in Bridgerton?
Oh,
That's why
wow.
we made it Filipiniana.
That is a genius concept.
I love
I
that.
love it.
No, I'm totally sold in Filipinas being Bridgerton.
Right?
I hope they can
We should
remake
have a
it.
show.
A
Like
Bridgerton
Filipino
concept. I
Bridgerton.
like that.
Right? I'm like,
Here
oh
we
my
go
God.
again, going
Here
off
we go again.
tangent.
Anyway.
Next image, please. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Marina Summer.
Marina
Marina.
Summers of
Yes.
Drag Race Philippines. All right.
Okay, this is an example of like, that perfect collaboration. Marina knows what she wants, so the collaboration really went well. That heart actually lights up, and you can take it out, and then there's like a blood spill effect
Oh, my.
made of beadwork.
That's
Not
amazing.
actual blood.
It's giving the evil step queen from Cinderella.
Or it's giving me like the Queen of Hearts,
Maleficent
but
too.
in black. But look at the waist,
I know, I was about to say,
right?
look at the
It's
waist.
super
Yes.
cinched, and then Neric made his architectural effect with putting this sort of a bump on the
The exaggerated hips.
The exaggerated hips.
It
That's
looks
what you call it.
great, even the shoulders. Wow.
Do you have a team that makes this, or
Yes. When we have trained artisans who do embellishments for us. Some techniques that I learned when I studied embroidery in Milan.
yeah, you stayed there for a while?
Yes.
Did you like the experience?
Yes. I was in a basement with 3 nonas
Oh, with
teaching.
your grandmas,
cute
yeah.
nonna.
Yeah, it was a really nice experience.
Yes. Do we have another image coming up? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yes, that's Karen.
Yes.
Well, okay, what's the story behind this?
Okay, this is like a modern interpretation of Darna. We did this for Preview magazine.
This is for their Pride edition,
Yes,
right?
it's
That
for the
Marge was
Pride
talking
edition,
about.
yeah.
Yes. She looks great.
I'm like looking, can I breathe in that? Can you breathe in that, Mo?
No, I won't fit in that. That's gonna go up one thigh lang.
Okay. Do we have another image? Okay.
Catherine Bernardo.
Who's that?
Yes, Kat.
Wow.
Poison Ivy, yes, from Batman.
Okay, was this for an event or was this?
This is for Halloween. This
Okay.
was for Halloween. We printed out each leaf and embellished it one by one.
That's what you call Halloween couture.
Insane.
It's insane.
You know, your
Yes.
superpower is also patience, Neric. Apart from knowing people's sizes, patience is key.
But okay, you don't mind clients going up to you and saying, "Hey, Neric, I've got to wear something really exceptional for, let's say, Halloween." Don't you feel like, oh, wait a minute, am I that type of designer or?
It's fine with me. You know, for me, it's an exercise of how far you can go. It's like training you for you to learn more techniques and honing your skill as a
Right.
designer, as a creator.
Has there been
So I don't
one?
mind being coined as a costume designer because, you know, it's a great experience. You learn a lot by doing stuff that you're not used to doing.
And you can express more
Yes.
of the creative side of you. Okay, we have one last image. May we see it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Vice ganda.
Of course.
Meme.
Yes, I did a lot of clothes for her. I mean, she is also one very collaborative artist that I love to work with.
Yes.
And I always say this, that I enjoy always the fitting moments that we have.
Okay.
Because it's something that nobody else can experience. You know, it's every time that we fit, you know, the storytelling, the chikahan, and all that.
I wonder if Vice Ganda has a warehouse full of clothes because I've never
sure.
seen
She
her
has a house.
repeat
A
an
lot.
outfit.
Yeah.
A lot.
Has
She
there-
repeats outfits.
Really?
Yes, she does.
I don't know.
She
All
probably
right.
just dresses it differently. But before we do something real quick, Neric, has there been one where that really challenged you? You don't have to name who, but like an
Or
outfit.
name them.
Ay, pwede naman. Pwede naman din.
Or
There
name
is
them.
always a challenge. I mean, I think that is normal.
Challenge or challenging. There's a
like,
difference.
there's one na like, sumakit yung ulo mo, like, oh my God, how am I gonna like fix this? How am I gonna
Yes, it
execute
will
this?
happen. It will happen. That's why
All the time.
every time I have interns working with us, you know, I always tell them just to keep going on because, you know, as cliche as it sounds, practice, you know, makes perfect. And
Correct.
experience
True.
is the best teacher.
Correct. All right, Neric. Now we're moving on to our favorite part of our interview. It is a rapid fire, quick answers only portion.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Don't
so
think.
we're gonna ask you questions and then just whatever comes to your mind or head,
Okay.
Yeah, the first
just
answer.
spit it out. All right. You,
Okay,
Momo.
sketching or draping?
Sketching.
Beads or sequins? Is it sequins?
Sequins.
Yeah, sequins.
Beats.
Beads.
Ooh, favorite fabric to work with?
Taffeta.
Daywear or couture?
Couture.
We asked this already, but who's your dream client?
Aside
it can be
from the
an
ones that you
international
mentioned.
one.
Nicole Kidman.
Hi, girl,
Some
Nikki.
shows. Yeah. Okay. One fashion rule you always break. All of them.
Yeah, I know, it's like all of the above.
Less is more.
Less is more?
Oh.
Really? After what you told us about the beadwork, less is more talaga.
Okay, one piece you're most proud of.
Oh. Probably something I made for my mom that she likes a lot.
Okay, nice. Most challenging part of being a designer?
Handling the people.
Oh, the business part?
Yes, the
Oh,
business
okay.
part.
Oh, yeah.
So if you weren't a designer, what would you be doing instead?
A chef.
Oh.
Really? You like to
Yes,
cook?
I love to cook.
What? Oh, okay, we're gonna ask
Oh,
you
yeah,
later. Okay,
later.
hold on. If you describe your style in 3 words,
I am very extravagant.
pwede na
Pwede
3
naman,
words.
I am-
very
Okay.
Yeah, very
Sorry. Detailed, extravagant, opulent.
Okay.
Oh, I like
But
that
the
one.
funny part the ironic part about it is when you dress, your lines are super clean. Even down to basics, actually.
Yes,
So
yes.
Like what
funny.
he's wearing, I'm obsessed.
Obsessed. We're gonna borrow that. Okay, next.
If you had 1 billion pesos right now, what would you spend it on?
Beads.
That's a
Wow,
lot
that's
of beads.
I love the answer.
At least
First real answer.
It's a real answer.
Oh.
We're not gonna. It's not the Miss
Not the Miss Universe. I'm like, okay, it's the
world peace.
Neric
Yeah.
legit
Okay.
answer.
Neric, thank you so much for your
Thank
honesty.
you.
so
But I
much.
have one last question for you. Since you said that you'd like to cook, If you had to serve a daily dish, what would it be?
Munggo.
Munggo
Oh.
na gisado? Munggo with what?
Yeah, munggo the soup.
Munggo the soup?
Yes.
You know what? Who sent me munggo na super opulent? You know our friend Avel Bacudio.
Oh, yes, yes.
Avel
yes,
sent
yes.
me
Cook so well.
munggo,
Yes.
the super social with lobster.
Wow,
Wow.
that sounds
Wow.
amazing.
It was, I did not share it. Wow.
Yeah, clearly. Wow,
So
I'm hungry.
perhaps we would like to ask you to make us munggo soup with
Sure.
Lobster.
with not lobster,
I want
something
lobster.
different.
I just want lobster. I haven't eaten
Alaskan
that pa.
king crab. All right.
Thank you so much. That was fashion
Thank
designer
you.
Neric Beltran. That was such a fun interview.
Thank you so much,
you.
Neric.